प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः।
ओम प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः. We are studying Srimad Bhagavad Gita with Shankar's commentary, and in the 6th chapter we have studied up to Shloka 13. The context being that practical life of a yogi is being described. That he should go to a pure place and keep his asana firm. It should not be high or too low, and it should consist of kusha grass and hide or skin of an animal and then cloth. And there he should make his mind concentrated. He should have controlled his mind and indriyas. He should have controlled the functions of his mind and indriyas, and sitting on that asana, he should practice concentration for the sake of purification of the mind. And there he should kaya shiro grieve, body, head and neck, he should hold in a line, and that should be made steady. And his eyes should be toward the beginning of his nose, and he should not look here and there in between. Up till now, I read. Now, Prashantatma Vigatavir Brahmachari Vrate Sthitaha Manas Sanyamya Machitto Yukta Asita Matpara. Now, up till that, the direct meditation was being described. Now, what should be his life in general? That is being told. Not only he sits and meditates, but his lifestyle, if you like to say, should be like this. Then only the meditation will function. So, first of all, Prashantatma. Atma is Antakarana always, mind. So his mind should be absolutely peaceful, absolutely tranquil. Then what is the difference? Tranquil and absolutely tranquil. Normally, you may keep your mind undisturbed, but if somebody provokes you, then you get disturbed. So, in spite of provocation also, if your mind does not disturb, then that is called Prashantatma. So that is a practice, part of lifestyle for a man to succeed in meditation. I remember here one incident. You see, these days, the Hatha Yoga practices have become very common, and there are hundreds of classes on that. And they teach some sort of meditation. And if you ask them for what, they will say it keeps the mind tension free, or it is for relaxation. Now, can you keep the mind relaxed if your lifestyle is not correct? So in Mumbai, there was a seminar between science and religion. After the seminar, one scientist gave me a lift. He requested me, please come with us in our car. I will drop you in the ashram. Now, along with there was his wife also. And that wife asked me in the car, Maharaj, is it true that meditation will reduce the tensions? I said, yes, provided you change your lifestyle. The way she was dressed and all that, it did not appear that her lifestyle is conducive to meditation. So what will happen? You meditate and your mind becomes calm. But what is the purpose of that? Because you want to indulge in all sorts of decontrol, that you want mind to be controlled. When it becomes too much decontrolled, disturbed by your external activities, you find trouble. And so you want to have some relaxation. That will never succeed. So, unless you change your lifestyle, don't hope for a tranquil mind. So, Prashantatma, it is not temporary 1 minute, 2 minutes. It is the habit which is being inculcated. Direct meditation has been described. But what should be the nature of your personality? What should be your lifestyle? That is being described in the shloka. So you have to make a habit of remaining undisturbed, either by external circumstances or by your own lifestyle. We got the bhi. Now, fear. Fear is how many types? One is, I am meditating, but don't know what will happen of this meditation. Some people are afraid of the process of meditation, that something unusual will happen and what I can do. That is one fear. Secondly, if I fear, I will tell one incident again here. In Chennai, revered Ranganathanji had come for giving Diksha. Now, there was a girl studying in M.Sc. Zoology. She was hesitant. If I take Mantra Diksha, will I go into Samadhi and unable to do my daily work? That is another fear, peculiar fear. So, I told you will not go into Samadhi, your mind will become concentrated. It may even help your study, but that is one fear. Another person in Goa, one lady wanted very much to get initiation, but the husband was hesitant to allow her. He had the same fear that she has so much devotion that if he takes initiation, she may sit in Samadhi and refuse to cook my food. So nothing of this sort will happen. All that will be taken care of. You need not fear. So any type of fear is not allowed to disturb you in the process of. So this is again a factor of the lifestyle. Forget fears and all that. Brahmachari vrate sthita. Now we should be very particular about the words, very particular. Brahmacharya vrate is a different thing than brahmachari vrate. Please understand this. Brahmacharya vrata can be followed only by a brahmachari. Brahmacharya vrata will be free from any sexual contact with the opposite sex. But this is brahmachari vrate. Brahmachari is normally the first stage of life. He lives with the Guru and hundreds of disciplines are put upon him so that his life is built up. That is brahmachari vrata. Brahmachari is vrata. The vows taken by a brahmachari. Here, No, importance is, here he need not be a brahmachari. He may be a grahastha, he may be vanaprastha, he may be sannyasi, he may be brahmachari also. So his life should be rigid by following certain rules. That is, so understood, brahmacharya vrata and brahmachari vrata. Brahmacharya vrata means totally free from sex contact, which is possible for an actual brahmachari. But brahmachari vrata means the vrata which a brahmachari normally follows. That vrata you have to adopt, because here all are being groomed. The lifestyle is being taught to all who are doing karma and trying to meditate. For them, this is the lifestyle. So there, your lifestyle is referred to by telling all the vratas which a brahmachari holds in Guru Gruha. That type of vrata you have to hold. And then brahmachari vrata sthita. That means you should adopt those things in life. Manasayamya, then controlling your mind. Now we come to meditation. Controlling your mind, machitto. Your mind, your thoughts, your feelings should be filled with the idea of God and God alone. That is very necessary. Otherwise, what is meditation? I have seen some funny things. Meditate on this table, meditate on this fan. Meditation is not concentration, never on external objects. This, they say some Tratak. Concentrate on the mark on the wall. That may be Patanjali Yoga's practices leading to real meditation. Here it is the whole Gita, whole Vedanta is God-centric. So, Machitta. Bhagavan is talking. So he says, put your mind in me, become me-minded, Machitta. Become God-minded. So you should understand what it means. You may think of your practical life and this and that, but the center of your mind should, you see, the compass needle is there. Now you can disturb it, but as soon as it is left free, it will go to north. That is Machitta. You may have several activities, and activities are not being prohibited because you are still a karmi. But I will quote another thing. Mahapurush Maharaj used to tell the brahmacharis, in the daytime, keep some of your mind in God and the other in your work. And when the work is over in the evening, put all your mind on God. So even during daytime, you have put some mind in God. Sri Ramakrishna even used to say that by 12 annals, 75% of your mind, let it be in God. By 25%, you can think of the world. So, it is possible. Some people may say, even putting 100%, we are not able to manage work. Because the mind has become weak by putting 100% in the world, it gets more disturbed. But if you put 75% in God, the mind gets strength, mind becomes more concentrated, and then with 25% you can manage the household. Otherwise, Sri Ramakrishna is not giving some impractical instruction. He is talking to devotees, householders in general, and to them he has said this. So, Machitto, God-minded. Now, we sometimes hear God-fearing, God-loving. That is Matchitta. If you love somebody, you may be busy in hundreds of activities. Do you not think of him or her? So, that is Matchitta. Your center of your love should be God. I think Matchitta can easily be translated as loving God. And then Yukta Asita, always remain united with God. Matpara. Matpara means the sole objective in your life should be to attain God. Here, Matchitta and Matpara. That means, just now I took an example. You may be loving somebody. So mind is always filled with him. But that is not the ultimate goal of your life. You want to succeed in spiritual life or worldly life or something. So these two should not divide your mind if you want to be a yogi. You should love God and God should be the supreme object of your life. These are the instructions for lifestyle of the man who is attempting to meditate and become yoga ruder. Acharya says, Kimcha, in addition to what has been told, Prashantatma. Prakarshena Shantatma Antakaranam Yassa Sa Ayam Prashantatma. Prakarshena Shanta. That means extremely peaceful. Vigata Bhayo. Shankara has not given much interpretation, from whom the fear has gone away. Brahmachari Vrate Sito. Brahmachari no Vratam. Brahmachari's Vrata. Brahmacharyam Guru Shushrusha Bhiksha Bhuktyadi Tasmin Sita Tad Anushtata Bhavedityartha. Now, what are the Brahmachari Vratas? Brahmacharyam. As far as possible, avoid, control, reduce any contact with the opposite sex. Guru Shushrusha, serving the teacher. Bhiksha Bhuktyadi, the old style of brahmacharis living in the ashramas was that they had to go out and beg their food. So, this teaches many things. Now, a sannyasi can adopt this. It is difficult to practice by grasthas. But in the olden days, the Brahmins used to procure their food by begging only. So, now you have to think how much you have to follow that. But that is what God, Shankaracharya says. Tasmin sthita tadanushtata bhavet. So be a practitioner of brahmachari vrata. Kimcha manas sanyamya. Manaso vritti upasamvritya. Control of the mind means in the mind waves rise. That should be put under control. That should be reduced. That should be controlled. Iti etat mat chitto. Mai parmeshware chittam yasya sa ayam mat chitto. Whose mind is in me means not in this figure Krishna, but in God. Yukta samahita san. Yukta means concentrated always. Asita upavishet. Asita means there you are sitting for meditation. Such a man should sit for meditation. Matpara, aham paro yasya, so I am matpara. And God should be the supreme thing in his life. That is matpara. Here Shankar explains, bhavati kaschit ragi sri chitto. न tu striyam eva paratvena grindati, ragi, attached. It is also called straina. So he is stri chitta. His mind is given to wife, but he does not take the wife to be supreme goal in life. Kim Tari, what does he hold? Rajanam Mahadeva Maha. Either his king is supreme or the great God is supreme. But this sadhaka should be machitta as well as matpara. He should fill his mind with God. That means he should love God, and also God should be the supreme reality for him. We spent a lot of time on one shloka. Yunjan evam sadatmanam yogi niyatamanasa shantim nirvana paramam mat sanstam adhigacchati. So many things have been told how to practice, where to practice, and what should be the lifestyle. So it automatically follows that the Lord now talks of the result of such practices. Final result of these practices. Evam sada atmanam yunjan. Yogi, one who is meditating, always atmanam himself, yunjan, always putting himself in meditation, niyatamanasa, and having controlled his mind with person with a controlled mind. What happens to him in the end? Nirvana paramam shantim. Nirvana, we already seen. Absence of ego is nirvana. Nirvana paramam shantim. The peace which ends in nirvana. Mat sansam. And such a peace is available only in God. So, he goes to God. He has peace which culminates in mukti, and that mukti is based upon God. Adhigacchati, he gets it. That is the result. Final result. He is doing karma and yoga, and he becomes yoga, ruda and shama, and then finally this result. Atha idanim yoga phala uchyate. The result of meditative life is being told. Yunjan samadhanam kurvan. Yunjan means always getting concentrated. Evam yathoktena vidhanena, the way in which it has been taught up till now. Sada, always. Atmanam, yogi, niyatam manaso. Niyatam sanyatam manasam mano yasya sa. Niyata means sanyata. Manasam means mana. One whose mind is controlled. Sa ayam niyata manasa. Shantim uparatim. Shanti is withdrawal. Nirvana paramam. Nirvana moksha. Tat parama nishtha yasya shanti. Nirvana means moksha, and that becomes the nature, nishtha yasya shanti. That peace which slides towards moksha. Sa nirvana paramam tam nirvana paramam mat sanstham mad adhinam adhigacchati prapnoti. Such a peace is under God's control, God's jurisdiction, so he gets that. Now, though the final result has been told, certain more practical instructions about lifestyle again for yogi to succeed. Important lifestyle. Natyashnatastu yogosti na chaikantam anashnata na chati swapnashilasya jagrato naivacha arjuna. It has been put in a negative way. One who eats too much for him yoga is not there. One who does not eat at all, for him also this yoga is not there. One who sleeps too much, for him this yoga is not there. And one who remains waking too much, for him this yoga is not there. So one has to be planned, controlled in eating, fasting, sleeping, waking hours, all should be planned. Idanim yogina aharadi niyama uchyate. Now, for a yogi, the rules about food, etc. are being told. Na atyashnata atma sammitam anna parimanam atityashnata atyashnato. Now, he has not told how much one should eat because it differs from person to person. So Shankar says, Atma Sammitam Anna Parimanam Atitya, that which is suitable for you, beyond that you should not eat. Atitya Ashnata, Atyashnato na yoga asti. Nacha ekantam anashnato yoga asti. So some people think they should fast and fast and fast, then only they'll become impossible. Yaduhava atma sammitam annam tad avati tannai nasti yad bhuyo hinasti tad yad kaniyo natadavati shatapatha brahman. In the Vedas, Acharya has got this quotation. And same word is used, suitable to him, tad avati. That protects a man. That does not kill him. When it is too much, it kills a man. When it is too little, that does not protect a man. Like that is the language in the Shatapatha Brahman, iti Shrute. Tasmad yogi na atmasamhita dannat adhikam nyunam va ashniyat. So a man of meditation should not eat more or less than what is suitable to him. He has to find out by sincerity. Athava, other meaning is there. Yogino yoga shastre paripatisat anna parinamat atimatram ashnato yoginasti. So suitable for him has been described. And how much and what is told in the yoga shastras. That one should follow. More or less than what has been prescribed in the yoga shastras should not be eaten is the other meaning. Uktami ardhamashanasya savanjanasya tritiyam udakavasya tu vayo sancharnartham tu chaturtham avasheshayat ityadi pariman. So Shankara gives the practical thing. One should have an idea of how much food fills my stomach. Then he should eat half that quantity every time. And 1/4 water should be filled up. And 1/4 should be left for the wind to come and go. That is what the Yoga Shastras have told. So Shankar said, or Yoga Shastras, and this includes what is suitable to you because everybody's stomach will be filled by different quantity. So one has to find out how stomach is filled, how much, and then practice this. Yukta hara viharasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasu, yukta swapna avabodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkha. Now positively put. If your ahar, food intake, vihar, relaxation, refreshment, or that thing. are yukta. Yukta means planned according to your needs. Yukta cheshtasya karmasu. Because his karma still is doing. So how much you should work? It is clear, na? This is all for karmis. How much karma you have to do, you should fix planned karma. And sleeping and waking also, you should regulate. If such a yogi is there, then for him, the practice of yoga will succeed and he will go beyond sorrow. So the ultimate goal is being described. He goes beyond sorrow. Katham puna yoga bhavati iti uchyate. So again, how does he become a yogi? Yukta ahara viharasya aryate iti ahara annam. Ahar means that which is brought in, means food. Viharanam vihara padakrama, moving about, walking is vihar. Tau yukto niyata parimano yasya. So both of them are a fixed quantity. Taya yukta cheshtasya, yukta niyata cheshta yasya karmasu. How much karma he does, that also he has regulated. तथा युक्त स्वप्नावबोधस्य युक्तो स्वप्नाच अवबोधाच तौ नियत कालो यस्य. How much you should sleep is not told, because that also individual needs are different. But you should have planned amount of sleep, planned amount of work in the daytime. Tasya yukta arvyarasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu yukta swapnavabodhasya yogino yogo bhavati dukkha. So all this is taken together. Yukta ahar vihar, karma, sleep, waking, all these are regulated for him. Yogo bhavati dukkha. So dukkha, Acharya explained, dukkhani sarvani hanti iti dukkha. All miseries are crushed. That is called dukkha. Sarvam sansara dukkham kshayakrut yogo bhavati ityartha. So this transmigratory life itself is dukkha. And he has finished it, kshayakrut. For him this is over. That is called dukkha. Yoga bhavati ityartha. Your yoga practice is taking you where no such dukkha remains. Now, the final goal is described in great detail by telling yada. Yada means in what state of the mind. Yada means what time, psychological time. Yada viniyatam chittam atmani eva avatishtate nispruha sarva kamebhyo yukta ityuchyate tada. Yoga Rudhi may say, who is Yoga Rudhi? But told in a different, detailed way. When the controlled mind stays only in itself or in the Atman reality. And about all desires, he has no remnant left. Then only he is called a yogi. Example, यथा दीपो निवातस्थो नेंगते सोपमा स्मृता योगिनो यत चित्तस्य युञ्जतो योगमात्मना. If a yogi is practicing meditation, controlling himself, then what is the simile? When a light lamp is kept in a windless place, does not flicker, that is the upma given to a yogi's mind who is meditating. Clear it is. Now we read the commentary of it. Athaduna kada yukta bhavati iti uchyate. When does it become concentrated? Yada vidaditam chittam visheshena niyatam sanyatam ekagratam apannam chittam. So viniyatam means specially controlled. That means it has become concentrated. That chitta. Hitva bhaya chintam has given up the external thinking. Atmani eva kevale avatishtate. That mind stays always in Atman only. Swatmani sthitim labhate iti artha. He gets a steady state in his own self. Nispruha sarva kamebhyo nirgata drishta drishta vishebhya spruha trishna yasya yoginacha. So man has so many desires in this world and sometimes desires in heaven, but real meditation requires that you give up all of them, desireless, and that man, yukta means that man becomes controlled. When you have become such in that type, yada. Sentence is incomplete, huh? Oh no, tada yukta iti uchyate. Then you will be called a yogi. No. Yes. That was 18. Now commentary of 19. Tasya yogina samahitam yat chittam tasya upma uchyate. So that yogi whose mind has become concentrated, that equivalent or simile is being given. Yatha deepa pradipo nivatasto nivate vatavarjite deshe windless place sito na ingate does not shake na chalati, that means does not move. Sa upma upamiyate anaya iti upama. That is the simile, means that is compared with this. Yogadne, who by those who know yoga, chitta prachara darshivi, those who know well how the mind functions, smruta chintita, they think like that. Yogino yata chittasya sanyatanta karanasya yunito yogam anutishtat atmana samadhim anutishtat ityartha. So those who are practicing concentration and have controlled themselves, for them this is the example. So, now, actually, the point of final achievement, it might have started from Yathadipo, but now, Yada, Yatha, two shlokas have gone. But now, a final description is there, Yatra. Yatra means in that state. Yatra uparamate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya yanna chaiva yatra chaivatmanatmanam pashyan atmani tushyati. This is a big sentence, huh? Sukhamatyantikam yattad buddhigrahyamatīndriyam vetti yatra na chaiva ayam sitas chalati tatvata yam labdha chaparam labham manyate nadikam tata yasmin sito na dukkhe na guruna api vicharyate tam vidya dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sannitam sanishena yoktavyo yogo anirvinna chetasa. So these shlokas are connectedly telling us about that final state. We shall see one by one. Yatra chittam uparamate yoga sovaya niruddham chittam yatra uparamate. By the practice of yoga, you have controlled your mind that where it stays. Yatra chaiva atmana atmanam pashyan. And also there one sees oneself, one sees one's real nature, one experiences one's real nature. Seeing one's real nature, atmani tushyati. He becomes satisfied in himself. That is the sincere man. Sukham atyantikam yatta buddhi grayamati indriyam. Now, there is a happiness which is not available to the indriyas, but it is available to the buddhi. Now, here buddhi is not we normally think as buddhi, but buddhi is bodha, his consciousness. Buddhi grayam is experienced by the perfected consciousness. How it is? Vetti yatra na chaivayam does not experience this. Sita chalati tattvata, tattvata sita chalati. We'll take it up on Monday. These 4 shlokas, we'll take it again on Monday. Om Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetra Ekapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita-amrita Duhe Namaha. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.
Prapanna parijataya totra vitraikapanaye jnanamudraya krishnaya Gita-amrita duhe namaha.